Capital Wealth Counsel is an authorized financial service provider. For all your financial needs, please contact us at www.capitalwealthcounsel.co.za.
Hello, my people. Welcome back to Quid Pro Quo. Quid Pro Quo, your favorite show and your favorite host. I'm back. It's Edward Banda, your certified financial planner. And without forgetting protocol, I just want to say thank you to Capitalwealth Counsel for making this show possible, so we can bring you sufficient financial info tips to make you financially fit and ready and help you manage your assets, wealth protection, asset protection. Make sure you're not stepping out of your insurance contracts, getting the best out of your investment plans, maximizing on tax and everything to do with finance and being wealthy. Today's topic, I thought it's, having gone through the first half of the year, I feel it's best time to share some info tips and help you plan so you can have a grand finale in December. Today we will be discussing advice to get you financially fit. Yes, just a few tips that can help you navigate through the remainder of the year, and I feel it's the right time to actually review. And for new viewers, welcome, and for returning subscribers, thank you very much for sticking with us and using this, taking a few time off your busy schedule to upskill yourself when it comes to financial management. And let's get into it here. So there's just a few tips. I'm in a short video, a few tips around how you can how we can get you financially fit. Tip number one: if you do not currently have a budget, monthly budget, weekly, that manages your financial expenses, I think the first tip is for you to create a new budget or alter your existing budget. Reason why is because you might be the one fortunate person that recently either got a promotion, or if you're self-employed, maybe business is booming, it's the right season, or maybe you just changed jobs and you've got different benefits and revenue at your new job. It's always a good time to then actually go back and review that budget. Basically, whenever your earnings change, even maybe in the next few months, always try and make time to make adjustments and review your budget. And that's the first important step that I think we all should be doing or taking time to do. And I will be sharing a sample budget, Excel spreadsheet that can help you manage your finances. And if you're interested to getting a copy or you don't know where to start, you can just leave a comment down below, and then we'll contact you and assist you, provide you the tools that you need to actually start keeping your track of your expenses. And in the budget, obviously, when you do that, I think the first step is always to label your expenses. So try and review your bank statement to make sure that you do not neglect any expenses, small expenses that you could be missing out. But ideally, the most important thing for you to do when you're labeling your budget through your bank statement is to label any expenses that you can regard as a need or as a want. What do I mean by needs? Needs, it's your essential expenses. So basically things like food, rent or mortgage repayments, health insurance, and all the essential things that you cannot live without. Those you're going to categorize or label within your budget as a need. And the one to include, entertainment, travel expenses, buying designer clothing, and entertainment, takeouts and all. Those you can label as wants. And then from there, the next step is to then, next to each expense, after you've labeled it as a need or a want, you will be able to, an example would be a mortgage will be a need, and maybe your Netflix subscription will be a want, right? And once you understand which expense falls in which category, you can then decide which want to cut out, because ideally you always want to start cutting out on the wants if at all you're looking to save money, or if you're looking to actually even invest some money. You always have money. The money is always there. We just need to go through and relook at the budget and see exactly which expenses are actually unnecessary in taking out money from your earnings, so that you can actually then be able to invest that money. Second tip is to obviously cut back on non-essential expenses. Your non-essential expenses are often items you don't really need, again, such as maybe takeout meals or new clothing. And this is for people that maybe you may be struggling financially and you want to start with small changes by cutting these expenses. It could be a little cut shift, 10-15% of what you're spending on these non-essentials on a monthly basis. And then maybe third tip, I would say you need to also save on the necessities. So all the needs that you actually would have identified in your bank statement while working towards a viable, budget for your household. Review the list of necessities and identify them so that you can save money on. For instance, if grocery bills are high, create a meal plan around food items that you can buy, or maybe look for specials. Yeah, we're shooting from outside today, so the feedback is extremely noisy. I can see the neighbors are driving back and forth. I hope you can hear me clearly. Apologies for that. But ideally, I lost my track of thought. But all I was saying is that, when you are cutting back on necessities, it's to, that meal plan that you would create can help you drive the direction on where you're buying your supplies for the house, your groceries, and try to look for bargains and specials. But again, when you obviously saving on these necessities, tip number 4 is to always try and involve your family, or if you're a single, if it's a 2-man household or whoever you live with, try and get them involved so that you get their buy-in before you can put the meal plans in motion. And this sit down with the family is to basically just explain the new situation, new course of action, so that everyone understands what's the plan, whether you're trying to save money for the next holiday or cover certain expenses, pay off your debt and the like. I think fourthly, if you do then free up some cash and you've got lots of disposable income, you can then start a savings plan which needs to be guided by an objective. This tip I would call saving for a purpose. We did discuss this topic in our last video, where you can get basic ideas on how to get started as a new investor. And if you're saving for purpose, basically, what do I mean by that? I mean, always a good habit, first of all, to put money aside for unforeseen events or saving for specific objectives. So, for instance, if you're looking to travel, buy a new house, new car, you need deposit, or just create a contingency fund, that objective is what's going to actually help you to understand what you're saving for. And savings, everyone can save. I mean, regardless of your income or wealth, I mean, everyone will have these financial dilemmas that they need to deal with. Therefore, again, budget becomes top of financial planning, especially for when it comes to financial management of your own income and the like. And I believe that financial planning is crucial for everyone, irrespective of your financial position, because it will definitely help you, first understand your financial position, determine your short-term and long-term investment goals, help you create a balanced plan to meet these goals, and furthermore, take time to review and create a plan that will actually, help you structure the income that you're earning, on a monthly basis. I mean, you may have read quotes from, the founding father of the United States, what's his name, Benjamin Franklin, where he talks about if you fail to plan, you essentially are planning to fail, and that's very valid. And Others will talk about, how no mountain is too high or valley too deep. And all these sayings you can relate when it comes to managing your own money, financial planning and all. Like I said, I will be dropping a budget planning template in the link down below. And, if you're interested and you need to have access to these tools, leave us comments in our comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and come back next week for the next video. I hope you enjoyed this little info tip. Only 4 tips of basic importance, just to go back through them. Create a new budget, and then separate your expenses between needs and wants. And you can do that by printing your bank statements and labeling any expenses that you feel are essential necessities and non-essential. And then again, that speaks to the ones that are non-essential. If you're looking to save money, you cut back on your non-essentials and then save on necessities. So all your needs that it's you have to purchase these goods and services on a monthly basis, you can start looking for bargains and deals that will allow you to pay slightly lower. Involve your family when you're making these adjustments so you have their buy-in and there's no rebellion. And also when you do decide to save, try to have an objective so you can save for a purpose, and that will motivate you to stick to your goals. Thank you for watching. Quid pro quo. Peace. I'm out of here. All right, my people, this is the personal monthly budget template I was referring to. Ideally, we've segmented the budget into your different spending habits and activities. A simple example, if your salary net income is 30,000 Rand, don't forget to come back and edit the actual expenditure at the end of a month. So it will show you in this regard, if you earn 30K and you spend 25, you'll have a 5,000 Rand disposable income. All your fixed expenses or essential needs listed down here. Another example, if your mortgage used to be 7,000, repo rate goes up and the new home loan is now 8,000 Rand, it means you're actually spending 1,000 Rand more. And then by running through these expenses and categorizing them, you'll be able to actually take away non-essential expenses. And then on that, at the top right here, is basically a summary of every entry that you'd have made down below to suit your lifestyle and expenses. Obviously, you even have miscellaneous around bank charges. All these small little expenses add up. So you gotta make sure you take account of everything. And if you need access to this too, please don't forget to just leave your comments down below, like, subscribe to the channel so you have more info tips, and then we'll be glad to share a copy. Thank you.